Buckingham Palace has confirmed that Her Majesty the Queen has died.
God save the King.
King Charles ascended the throne during troubled times for Great Britain. Families are forced to choose between heating and eating. There's disagreements about how to handle migrants landing on our shores. Even the King's own son and his wife are polarising opinions.
He's dealt quite well with the revelations and the accusations contained in the Meghan and Harry six-parter on Netflix, because he hasn't responded. There's been very little of substance to respond to, but he's kept his cool, and he believes that the ship of state will weather this storm as it's weathered many in the past.
In his first 100 days, His Majesty's made a point of visiting all four corners of the United Kingdom. Just days into the role, the King promised religious leaders to protect the space for faith itself. Defender of the faith, perhaps turning into defender of all religions, signalling his personal commitments to Christianity, Islam, Judaism and other faiths. New 50p coins bearing the effigy of King Charles are now being spent in our shops. They went into circulation earlier this month and other coins will follow soon. Keeping with tradition, the King's portrait faces to the left, in the opposite direction to the late Queen. His effigy was created by sculptor Martin Jennings and was personally approved by Charles.
All those weeks, those months of work, the great collaboration that you have with the designers at the Royal Mint, all of that goes into producing just one piece of metal, if you think of it in those terms, even though there are millions of them. They reproduce again and again exactly that one piece.
King Charles has spent a lot of time on engagements with young people. Many believe the monarchy survives by staying relevant to the next generation. As well as meeting young business leaders in Bradford, he talked to trainee silversmiths in London. Two egg incidents that scrambled close protection officers to the King's side has raised some concerns about security. But the King appears to tackle challenges head-on, deciding on an unplanned walkabout, showing he is not afraid to meet and greet strangers. King Charles III has benefited from a huge increase in popularity since the start of his reign. Insiders hope it only strengthens ahead of his coronation next year. Cameron Walker, GB News.